Welcome back to our channel Rare Coins All World. If you're passionate about coin collecting or just curious about the value of some of those coins you have lying around, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into the United States of America 1 dime P 2000 coin. Could this little coin be worth more than just 10 cents? The United States 1 dime P 2000 coin is part of the Roosevelt dime series, which has been in continuous production since 1946. The P mint mark indicates that this coin was minted at the Philadelphia Mint. In 2000, millions of these dimes were produced, so it's fairly common in circulation today. So, what about the value of this coin? Is it just worth its face value of 10 cents, or is there something more to it? As with most coins, the value of a P 2000 dime largely depends on its condition. Coins in circulation typically have some wear and tear, so they generally hold just their face value, 10 cents. Finally, this coin market value is $27,000. However, if you have a P 2000 dime in uncirculated condition, meaning it's never been used, it could be worth more to collectors. In the coin grading world, uncirculated coins are graded on a scale from MS60 to MS70, with MS70 being a perfect coin. A P 2000 dime graded MS65 might be worth around $2 to $4, while a perfect MS70 could be valued even higher, although such examples are rare. But that's not all. Errors or special varieties can also increase a coin's value. For instance, some 2000 dimes may have minor striking errors, like misalignments or doubling, which can make them more valuable to collectors. If you think you have an error coin, it's worth getting it evaluated by a professional to determine its exact value. Additionally, certain P 2000 dimes with attractive toning, where the coin has developed unique color patterns due to oxidation, can fetch a premium price from collectors who appreciate these natural, one-of-a-kind appearances. Now, if you're looking to sell your P 2000 dime, remember that the final price will depend on the buyer and the demand in the market. Online auction sites like eBay, or visiting local coin shops, are great places to start. Do some research, consult with experts, and be realistic about your coin's condition and rarity before setting a price. So, to sum it up, while most P 2000 dimes are only worth their face value, uncirculated examples, error coins, or those with unique toning can be worth more. Always check the condition of your coin and keep an eye out for those special features. Today, we're diving into the world of U.S. coins with a closer look at the 2005 United States 1 cent coin, also known as the Lincoln cent. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just curious about that penny you found in your pocket, stick around as we explore its history, design, and most importantly, its value. The 2005 Lincoln cent is part of the long-running Lincoln Memorial series, which was minted from 1959 to 2008. On the obverse side, we see the familiar portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner in 1909. The reverse features the Lincoln Memorial, a design by Frank Gasparo that has become iconic over the years. The Philadelphia and Denver mints, identified by the absence or presence of a mint mark D respectively. Now, let's talk numbers. In 2005, the U.S. Mint produced a whopping 3.3 billion of these pennies in Philadelphia and around 3.8 billion in Denver. These coins are made from 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, weighing 2.5 grams each. Given their high mintage, these coins are quite common, but there are always exceptions when it comes to value. So, what makes the 2005 Lincoln cent worth more than face value? While most circulated examples are only worth a penny, uncirculated or mint condition coins can be worth a bit more. A typical uncirculated 2005 penny might fetch between 10 to 30 cents. Finally, this coin market value is $22,000. However, if you have a coin in a high-grade condition, say MS67 or higher, the value can increase significantly. In fact, some top-graded coins have been sold for as much as $40 to $60 at auction. Another factor that can boost the value of your 2005 penny is if it has any errors or unusual features. Error coins, like those with double dies, off-center strikes, or missing elements, can be worth much more. For instance, an error penny from 2005 could easily sell for several dollars or even more, depending on the rarity and type of error. In conclusion, while most 2005 pennies you come across will only be worth their face value, it's always worth checking for those in pristine condition or with potential errors. Who knows, that penny in your pocket might just be worth a lot more. Today, we're diving into the world of U.S. coinage to explore the value and worth of the 1990 United States of America 1 dime, specifically the one minted in Philadelphia, often referred to as the P mint mark. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this video will give you all the details you need to know about this coin's history, design, and, of course, its value. The 1991 dime, also known as the Roosevelt dime, is a classic piece of American currency. It features the image of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States, on the obverse side of the coin. This design was introduced in 1946, following Roosevelt's death, to honor his legacy, particularly his efforts in founding the March of Dimes, which aimed to fight polio. The reverse side of the coin showcases a torch, symbolizing liberty, flanked by an olive branch on the left and an oak branch on the right, representing peace and strength, respectively. In 1990, the United States Mint produced millions of these dimes, with the Philadelphia Mint being one of the primary locations of production. The Philadelphia Mint produced over 1.4 billion dimes that year, making the 1990 P dime quite common. The 1990 dime is made of a combination of metals, specifically 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel. This composition has been standard for U.S. dimes since 1965, following the removal of silver from the coinage. Now, let's talk about the value. Given its high mintage and the fact that it's a relatively modern coin, most 1990 P dimes found in circulation are worth only their face value, $23,000. However, the condition of the coin can significantly impact its value. If the coin shows signs of wear from being in circulation, it's likely worth just its face value. Coins that have never been used in transactions and show no wear can be worth slightly more, typically ranging from $1 to $2. While the standard 1990 P dimes are common, certain errors or proof coins can be worth more. For example, a coin with a noticeable minting error, such as a misstrike or double die, could be worth anywhere from $5 to over $50, depending on the rarity and demand among collectors. To accurately determine the value of your 1990 P dime, you'll want to carefully examine the coin's condition. Look for any unusual markings or errors, as these can increase the coin's value. Additionally, if you believe your coin is in uncirculated condition, it might be worth getting it professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC. In summary, while the 1990 United States of America 1 dime from the Philadelphia Mint is generally a common and low-value coin, there are instances where it could be worth more, particularly if it's in pristine condition or has a unique error. Always keep an eye out for those special characteristics that could make your dime a valuable find. Today, we're diving into the world of modern U.S. coinage with a closer look at the 2021 United States of America 1 cent coin, commonly known as the Lincoln cent. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this video will give you all the details on the value, rarity, and potential worth of this coin. The Lincoln cent has been a staple of U.S. currency since 1909, featuring the iconic profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner. The reverse design has seen changes over the years, but since 2010, it has featured the Union Shield, symbolizing national unity. The 2021 penny continues this legacy, with no major design changes. However, what makes each year unique are the minting variations, errors, and the condition of the coins that can affect their value. In 2021, the U.S. Mint produced over 7.6 billion 1 cent coins, making it one of the most common modern pennies. Given the high mintage, most 2021 pennies are only worth their face value of 1 cent, especially if they are circulated. However, uncirculated examples, or those in mint condition, can be worth slightly more, typically ranging from 10 cents to 30 cents. Coins graded higher, like MS-67 or MS-68, might fetch around $5 to $20, depending on the buyer. With any coin, certain varieties or errors can increase a coin's value significantly. For the 2021 penny, there are known examples of double die errors, particularly on the obverse. These coins exhibit noticeable doubling on the date, liberty, or the motto, "In God We Trust." Depending on the severity and visibility of the error, these pennies can be worth anywhere from $25 to $100 or more. Other potential errors include off-center strikes, die cracks, or coins struck on the wrong planchet, which can also add value. Always keep an eye out for these rarities. While the 2021 penny is not currently rare, it holds value as part of a complete collection, especially for those who collect Lincoln cents by year and mint mark. As time goes on, higher-grade examples will become harder to find in circulation, potentially increasing their. Finally, this coin market value is $28,000. Collecting coins like the 2021 penny is an affordable way to get started in numismatics and could pay off in the future if you find an error coin or keep your pennies in pristine condition. In summary, the 2021 United States 1-cent coin is a common but important piece of American currency. While most are worth just face value, there's always the potential for more valuable finds, especially with error coins or high-grade examples. So, keep an eye on your pocket change and happy collecting. Today's video, we're diving into the United States of America 1 dime P. 1996 coin. Is it worth more than 10 cents? The dime has a long and rich history in U.S. coinage, and it has featured several designs over the years. The 1996 1 dime coin, which we're focusing on today, features the well-known image of President Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse, and a torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse. This design, known as the Roosevelt dime, has been in circulation since 1946. To commemorate the late president who led the nation through the Great Depression and much of World War I. In terms of mint marks, the P on the coin stands for the Philadelphia Mint, where this coin was produced. Now, let's talk about mintage numbers. In 1996, the Philadelphia Mint produced over 1.4 billion dimes, which means that the 1996 P dime isn't particularly rare. With such a high mintage, most of these coins are still in circulation today, making it fairly easy to come across one. So, what's the value of a 1996 P Roosevelt dime? If you have a 1996 P dime, its face value is, of course, 10 cents. These coins are still legal tender and can be used in everyday transactions. In circulated condition, the 1996 P dime is generally only worth its face value. Since so many of these coins were produced, circulated coins don't hold much extra value unless they are in exceptional condition. For uncirculated or mint condition coins, the value can be slightly higher. A 1996 P dime in brilliant uncirculated condition can fetch anywhere between $1 to $3, depending on its grade. Coins that have been professionally graded and have earned high grades can be worth more. A 1996 P dime in MS-67 or MS-68 could potentially be valued at $20 or more. However, this is only the case for coins that have been preserved in near-perfect condition. If you're lucky enough to find a 1996 P dime with an error, it could be worth significantly more. Error coins, such as off-center strikes, double dies, or coins missing part of their design, can be highly sought after by collectors. Depending on the type and severity of the error, these coins could fetch anywhere from $10 to several $100s. Finally, this coin market value is $23,000. To wrap things up, while the 1996 P Roosevelt dime isn't particularly rare or valuable in circulated condition, finding one in uncirculated or near-perfect condition could bring in a small premium. And if you come across a rare error coin, you might just hit the jackpot. Today's video, we'll be diving into the value of the 2007 United States of America 1-cent coin, better known as the Lincoln cent. Whether you've stumbled across this coin in your spare change or you're a dedicated coin collector, Let's find out if this penny could be worth more than just a cent. Before we get into its value, let's take a quick look at the design and background of this coin. The 2007 Lincoln cent features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor D. Brenner. Lincoln's image has been on the cent since 1909, making it one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. On the reverse, you'll find the traditional Lincoln Memorial, which was first introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. Above the memorial, you'll see the words, United States of America, and below, the denomination, 1 cent. The 2007 Lincoln cent was minted at 3 different U.S. These coins were made as proofs, which means they were struck with extra care and feature a mirror-like finish. The mint mark can be found just below the date on the obverse side of the coin. Proof coins from San Francisco are generally more valuable than the regular business strikes from Philadelphia and Denver. Over 3.6 billion coins minted, Denver. D mint mark over 3.6 billion coins minted as well, San Francisco. Approximately 2.2 million proof coins minted. Because billions of these coins were made, regular circulation pieces are quite common, but proof versions are rarer. How much is the 2007 Lincoln cent worth? For most 2007 pennies you find in circulation, the value is still just 1 cent. However, there are a few factors that can increase its value. If you find a 2007 Lincoln cent in uncirculated condition, its value can be higher. In mint state, MS grades, such as MS 65 or higher, a regular 2007 cent can be worth between 10 to 25 cents for Philadelphia and Denver coins. If you have a 2007 proof penny from San Francisco, the value is higher. A typical proof 2007 Lincoln cent can be worth anywhere from $25,000, depending on the condition. One way to find higher value in a 2007 Lincoln cent is if it has any minting errors. Some error coins, like off-center strikes, double dies, or die cracks, can be worth $50 or more depending on the rarity and severity of the error. While most 2007 pennies won't make you rich, error coins or those in pristine condition could be a nice addition to your collection or even fetch a higher price in the coin market. To wrap up, the 2007 Lincoln cent is a widely available coin, but certain conditions, mint marks, or errors can give it more value. Be sure to check your pennies for any special features that could make them worth more than face value. Today, we're diving into the value and worth of the United States of America 1 dime from 2004, also known as the P-2004 dime. If you're a coin collector or just curious about what this coin might be worth, stick around as we go over its history, key features, and market value. The 2004 P dime is part of the Roosevelt dime series, which has been in circulation since 1946. This series honors President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who led the country through the Great Depression and much of World War II. The dime's obverse features his portrait, while the reverse shows a torch flanked by olive and oak branches, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. The P mint mark on this coin indicates that it was minted at the Philadelphia Mint. In 2004, over 1.3 billion dimes were struck at this facility, making it a very common coin in circulation. It's made from a copper-nickel blend, which gives it that distinctive silvery color, and it weighs about 2.27 grams. Now, let's talk value. Since the 2004 P dime is relatively common and still in circulation, most examples you'll find in your pocket change will only be worth their face value, which is 10 cents. However, there are some key factors that can increase the value of this dime for collectors. If your 2004 P dime is in uncirculated or mint condition, its value could go up. Coins graded as MS65 or higher by a professional grading service could fetch anywhere from $23,000. Another thing to look out for is error coins. Certain dimes may have minting errors, like off-center strikes or double dies, and these can be worth much more, sometimes selling for several dollars or even more depending on the rarity and demand. On online marketplaces like eBay, 2004 P dimes in high-grade uncirculated condition can sell for around $1 to $5, depending on the quality and any special features. However, dimes with rare errors can go for much higher, so it's worth checking your coins carefully for anything unusual. So, if you have a 2004 P dime, chances are it's worth its face value, but in top condition or with a rare error, it could be worth more. Make sure to always check your coins carefully and keep an eye out for those potential treasures. Today, we're diving into a classic American coin that might just be sitting in your change jar. We're talking about the 1975 United States 1-cent coin. Let's find out what makes this coin special and whether it's worth more than just a penny. The 1975 1-cent coin features the iconic Lincoln penny design, which was first introduced in 1909. The obverse of the coin showcases Abraham Lincoln, while the reverse features the Lincoln Memorial. The 1975 1-cent coin was minted during a period of high inflation in the U.S., which led to an increased demand for lower denomination coins. This penny is made of a copper-plated zinc alloy and weighs 2.5 grams. Now, let's talk about its value. In terms of circulation, a 1975 penny is not particularly rare or valuable. In average circulated condition, it's worth just 1 cent. However, if you come across a coin in mint condition or one that has been graded as uncirculated, it might fetch a slightly higher price. For collectors, the value of a 1975 penny mainly depends on its condition. Coins in mint state might be worth a few dollars, especially if they have been well preserved. If you have a proof version, which was struck for collectors and not for circulation, it could be worth a bit more. Proof pennies from this year might fetch around $5 to $10 depending on their grade. Finally, this coin market value is $25,000. One thing to note is that there were no major errors or varieties reported for the 1975 penny, so unless you find an exceptional specimen, it's mostly valued for its historical and numismatic interest rather than any rare features. So, if you have a 1975 penny, don't rush to sell it unless it's in exceptional condition. Most of them are valued as just a regular penny, but for collectors, it can still be a nice piece to add to their collection. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of U.S. coinage to explore the value of a unique piece, the United States of America 1 dime, also known as the 2002 P dime. If you're a collector or just curious about coins, stay tuned as we uncover what makes this dime special and how much it's worth. The 2002 P dime is part of the Roosevelt dime series, which has been in circulation since 1946. Designed by John R. Sinek, the Roosevelt dime features President Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse and a torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse. This dime was minted in 2002 at the Philadelphia Mint, as indicated by the P mint mark. It has a standard composition of 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel, with a diameter of 17.91 mm and a weight of 2.27 grams. Now, let's talk about its value. The 2002 P dime is not considered rare or highly valuable in general circulation. Most of these dimes in average condition are worth just 10 cents, their face value. However, the value can vary depending on the coin's condition and any unique characteristics it may have. Show examples of different coin grades. In mint state or uncirculated condition, the 2002 P dime may fetch a bit more, typically ranging from $1 to $3. Coins with high-grade conditions, such as MS-67 or higher, could be worth more, but they are still relatively common compared to other rare dimes. If you're a collector, always check for any unique errors or anomalies on the coin, which could potentially increase its value $29,000. For instance, errors like double dies or off-center strikes are more valuable and sought after by collectors. To sum up, while the 2002 P dime isn't a high-value coin in the world of numismatics, it's still an interesting piece of American currency history. Keep an eye on your change and your coin collection for any special finds. Today, we're diving into the world of U.S. coins once again, and this time, we'll explore the 2010 D. Lincoln 1-cent coin. If you've come across this coin and are curious about its value or potential worth, you're in the right place. Stick around to learn more about its details, mintage, and how much it could be worth today. The 2010 D 1 cent coin is part of the Lincoln Memorial Cent series, and features the well-known Abraham Lincoln portrait on the obverse side, designed by Victor David Brenner. On the reverse, you'll find the Union Shield design introduced in 2010. This marked the first year the Union Shield became the permanent reverse design for the Lincoln cent, symbolizing the unity of the United States. The D Mint mark on this coin indicates that it was minted at the Denver Mint. In 2010, the Denver Mint produced a total of over 2.4 billion of these Lincoln cents. With such a high mintage, this coin is very common, especially in circulated condition. However, there are a few factors that can affect its value. If you found a 2010 D Lincoln cent in your pocket change, it's likely to be worth its face value of 1 cent in circulated condition. The high mintage and abundance of these coins mean that circulated examples aren't rare, so they don't hold much additional value. Where you might find more value is in uncirculated, mint state examples of the 2010 D cent coins that have been well preserved and show no signs of wear can be worth more to collectors. In MS-65 condition, which is a high-quality uncirculated grade, these coins are typically worth around $23,000. The value can increase further if the coin is graded even higher, such as MS-67, where it could fetch between $10 to $15 at auction. Now, what can really boost the value of a 2010 D cent is if you come across an error coin. Some examples include double die errors, off-center strikes, or die cracks. Error coins are rare and can be worth significantly more, depending on the type and severity of the error. Be sure to examine your coins closely for any unusual markings or misprints. A 2010 D 1 cent coin in circulated condition is generally worth just 1 cent. But if you have an uncirculated or high-grade version, it could be worth anywhere from a few cents to over $10. And don't forget to look out for those rare error coins, as they could be worth much more. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our future coin videos. Let me know in the comments if you've come across any unique 2010 D cents. Happy collecting, and see you in the next video.